Good day, everyone. It's the 13th of December 2018, and I thought I'd give you a little market update just to make sure that you know I'm still watching everything, and it's just been quiet because nothing really to report. So the US is the market that moves all other markets, so that's where we're going to start off. And you'll see here, this is the Dow Jones 30, the top 30 stocks. And we've been kind of flirting with this 2,400 level, which is a support. There's another one at 2,350. You can see here there's definitely no price up action at the moment on the overall indices. This is the S&P 500, which is the top 500 stocks. Chart's very much the same. Here the support level is around 260, and we're kind of bouncing there. And the index that kind of leads all others is where the growth is supposed to be, which is in the NASDAQ. And again, it's bouncing around this level here. If I want to just put on and show you in more, so we're kind of in that level there, you see. So we dipped below that in February and bounced up, came back to it, and then went up, then we come back to it here, then up, then back to it here, then came up, then back to it here. So nothing very exciting going on there. This is the Australian ETF, and that's got a similar pattern. You know, it's bouncing off this bottom. No sign of an uptrend there either. So I then look at, you know, previous winners. What are they looking like? Boeing, well, you know, there's nothing going on with this chart. If I want to come up here a bit, excuse me, and previous winners, Planet Fitness, pretty strong. So that is near sort of year highs. It's not new uptrend. It's kind of where it was, let's say, last August, but it's certainly not down here where the index is. So that means that's kind of relatively strong. Square, the payment processing system, which is a great company doing phenomenal things, is come off from 100 to 63, 37%. So, you know, that's kind of what can happen. EDC, which is the emerging market thing that I'm so optimistic about at some stage, is way down from nearly 180 at 67. It did show signs here of breaking out, but then it's pulled right back. And it's bottoming out. So it looks to me, again, as if it's wait and see. If we're in this bottoming out process. So right now, nothing to do. I'm looking at all these Chinese plays. This is a great profitable internet provider in China doing phenomenal things. However, the stock was 55, it's 20. So it looks to me here, if you're an aggressive buyer, we could be into a new uptrend. However, you know, the overall market is kind of negative. If you're a risk taker, it'll be quite a good one to get into. This is biotech. You know, it's crumbled from 120 to 47. That's the carnage that's going on. Brazil tried to break out, but early in the year, this was 65. It's 25 now. A lot of upside potential. Netflix, fantastic company, doing great things, but that stock's down from 425 to 274. So we're still wait and see. I'm still watching it. The longer this goes on, the better, especially when we're in cash. It'd be great if we had another down leg to reinforce why something needs to be done to the upside. American Express was showing good results, but basically the stock's gone nowhere for a year, went up and down in the region of 15% movements up and then 15% movements down. It's no real uptrend yet. So anyway, just to give you, you know, a kind of overview that I'm still watching things. I've just put my computer around a different way. You can see my Gurun Buddha watching over me. You might see a few other things there, my truth behind the investment game book, etc. So it's not even 5 minutes. I am going to write to you a bit about private placements, why they can be a great place to build wealth, and there's a few interesting property things coming up. So Graham Bibby for now saying, if you haven't read it, get a copy of this, Master Your Mind, Master Your Money. Just message me or Brenda and we'll send you a soft copy. You should read it over Christmas. That'll get you to understand things. And then a friend of mine recently was reading this one, The Truth Behind the Investment Game, on his way back on the train. And halfway through it, he said, I think I've got a problem, Houston. I've got around 350 in a superannuation scheme in managed funds. And I said, well, they'll be invested. He said, well, they're managed. I said, well, they'll stay invested. And in the last 10 weeks, that's become 275. So he's moved to cash for now as protection, and he's going to turn that into a self-managed super fund once he gets out of a financial advisor who could do them for that. So Graham here, 13th of December, saying I'm watching every day. It's like watching paint dry. I'm waiting for some excitement, but we can't move too quick. And when we do, normal service will be resumed. Bye-bye for now.